Alright, how's everyone doing? We're back here with the ZP1001. I got this for the whole purpose of being an upgrade series. So here's what I got to work with so far. We know the shocks are junk, so I've got these oil shocks. Now the original shocks measured 65 millimeters. I wanted just a little tiny bit more ride height, so I went ahead and ordered 70 millimeter shocks off Amazon. They're like 12 bucks. We'll have to see how they do. They feel alright. And they come with the adapters. I think they'll fit in there just fine. I got to do that, and I'm only going to run just this 10 weight oil in it. I like them really, I like a whole lot of travel when I'm doing my off-road. That way it flexes over things better. And I also picked up these tires, and these are another Amazon. Uh, I can't remember what exactly they came off of. I'll put a link in there, but they were only at 18 bucks and they got here in 2 days, so I was pretty happy about that. And they're a lot softer material than what's on there now. And I think a little bit more aggressive tread pattern. They also have foam in them, and they will need to be glued, and I probably will add a little bit of weight to them. I don't want to go crazy because I don't want this one being too heavy and overworking the servo, but I do want a little bit more weight for getting a good plant in the ground. But they feel a lot softer than these ones, so I think they'll work out a lot better. Well, that's where we're going to get started with. I'd also like to say thanks to Void XRC and Franca RC for letting me know these, when you pull these wheels off, the hexes on the axles are 8 millimeter. And these are 12 millimeter. And I was wondering how they're getting these different tires to work. Well, luckily they let me know that inside the rim there is the adapter to go from 12 millimeter to 8 millimeter. So if anybody else has one of these, just keep that in mind. But I'd like to say thanks to those guys for helping me out with that. All right, I'm going to get this stuff put together, and let's see what it looks like when it's done. All right, I'm back. I've done stuff we previously talked about and more. Oh, I've got the shocks on there, and got quite a bit more flex now. About right there, it starts lifting that back wheel off. So that's a lot more than it had previously. Plus, it's not nearly as stiff. And like a nice soft suspension now. When I did the wheels, I used old Tamiya bearing bushings, the plastic ones, because I needed a little spacer in there because the screws were too long afterwards. I did add weight inside the tires like we discussed. I ended up making these aluminum diamond plate door skins. Added a sand rail or sand ladder, pry bar. Got a canoe going on. Little lantern in the back there. And I added the paddle and some stickers. All right, we'll pull the body off. Oh, I have also cut the old battery tray out and 3D printed this new one. I can fit a much larger battery in there. You can barely get the stock battery in there, which here's a stock battery. As you can see now I have plenty of room to work with on that. Got a nice Velcro strap to strap it down so I can put a larger battery for longer run times. And this truck it's fairly heavy. You can see they've got big old stacks of weight on there. I think it's going to kind of flexy in the frame a bit, but that's not too unexpected for what it's made out of. I think the next step will be, after we take it out for a run, is to strip these electronics and replace it with more hobby grade electronics. Something with a drag brake. All right, let's get it out on the trail and see how it does.